know right now is there are 2 people shot and dead inside Western Psych behind me. Caught texting on a phone while driving will cost you a $50 fine beginning in March. Governor Corbett passed the law prohibiting drivers from sending or receiving text messages while behind the wheel. Every year, thousands gather in downtown Pittsburgh to honor those who serve our country. Penn State University's Board of Trustees says it will make improvements throughout the university in light of the sexual abuse scandal. And sure, Tiger Woods might be grabbing the national headlines after posting his first on-tour win since 2009. But the Point Park's women's golf team isn't doing too badly either. Walking around here, it may seem like a campground, but it's not. Occupy Pittsburgh protesters in over 60 tents have been camping out for weeks. We start today with breaking news in the wait to certify the results of the recent USG elections. $2.25 might not even get you a bus ride come September. Behind me, protesters are fighting against Port Authority's transit cuts and fare increases.
Let's be clear. Port Authority's financial crisis is exactly because the state of Pennsylvania has been cutting transit funds for the last several years.
Inside the convention center, about 350 people voiced their concerns at the Port Authority's public hearing from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Transit is critical to the economic recovery in our region. The way a table leg is essential to the stability of a tabletop. Saw off a table leg, and you will be picking up all the broken dishes from the floor.
We're taking testimony on proposed service cuts that would go into effect on September 2nd, and also fare increases that would go into effect on July 1st. These proposed cuts and fare increases are related to an approximately $64 million deficit in our operating budget that we're facing for fiscal year 2013.
In order to balance the budget, the Port Authority could eliminate 102 routes, eventually losing 45,000 daily riders.
I depend on the 18 Manchester to get to school. I'm well aware of the fact that these bus cuts affect service to every single CCAC campus. We are already the poor college students, and now we can't even get to class. It's ridiculous.
Obviously, in addition to the hearing, we'll get several hundred comments through the hearing. We'll get thousands more via the internet. We'll compile them all and we'll, summarize everything. But I think, frankly, the main value of the public hearing is really hearing the stories and the emotions that people express. I know it's a very moving thing for myself, for our board members, and hopefully for a lot of the other folks who come. We have a lot of people attending the hearing who don't intend to testify, who really just want to learn more about the issue.
Multi-millionaire Frank McKinney is sleeping on the streets of Pittsburgh tonight. It's all a part of his Survival to Thrival tour.
How's everybody? Good. Now listen, we came all the way from sunny South Florida to rainy Pittsburgh for you, to be here for you, and to talk a little bit about you and your life and your chance of succeeding as you go through the Light of Life mission and the program that they put together for you.
Before McKinney gained success and wealth, he too was homeless. Homeless like the man that will be staying at McKinney's hotel room at the Priory, while he sleeps at the Light of Life Rescue Mission shelter.
I'm going to be staying where, I guess, the emergency shelter people stay. So those who just come off the street, sign in for their bed, I'll be staying there, and then we're taking the person, Daniel, who's shown a lot of progress, really the poster child for what can happen if you apply yourself in the program. We're taking him over to the Priory and giving him a beautiful night. There's 46 million Americans that are living at or below poverty right now. For those of you who don't like numbers or statistics, that's 46 million people that are one paycheck away from living on the street. And this Light of Life mission is not about just the hot meal. I mean, the hot meal gets them in the door, but it's about what they're doing with their social service programs to get people. Their success rate blows me away, 60%. That's huge.
They called us about a month ago saying that they wanted to make Light of Life in Pittsburgh a stop on their 16th city tour.
The Survival to Thrival tour really is to spread the message here, the aspirational message, the moving people from survival to thrival, from desperation to aspiration at as many places as we can.
What Frank said, I think, is true, is that if someone's progressing and they're at a point where they're safe, because of addictions and everything, many homeless wouldn't be at that level to be independent in a hotel like that. But you get to a point when you have that little taste of what things can be like when you really land on your feet. And I think that for a lot of us, that's the encouragement we need.
I'm Amanda King reporting for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.